Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottom. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits. That TTG money gang. And making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a time. What a day. Today's the day before CPI. It's the day before we get more inflation data. It's the day before we find out what that inflation number is going to be. The markets are widely anticipating that they're going to be under expectations because they have been over the last couple of months, but I got a feeling we might get something. We might get a surprise tomorrow. My name is Michael Edward Parnati. I go by Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 17 years. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college, where I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community here at True Trading Group. You see, we're the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform because we combine university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. Also, all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. Something for everybody here, guys, inside True Trading Group. We take that university level curriculum, a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York, and we combine that with today's top financial tools. Tools that help you make better decisions, give you more information, increase your chances of success, but most retail traders don't use them because they're expensive. You're talking around $5,000 to $6,000 a year. I know that's a lot of money. That's why we've spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and their tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. It does not cost you guys another dollar. When you join our platform, you get access to all those tools. You also get access to our members. Now, our members are the most educated, helpful, and supportive and successful community of traders that you're ever going to find, not to mention all the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst all of us as a group on all executions of around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you're ready to learn trading proud feel, you guys have come to the right place because we do this 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday. Myself, other TGG pro trading mods, and special guest drop golden nuggets give you free lessons and education and trade ideas that can help you guys become better traders. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, turn on your notifications. Make sure that you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. Now, tomorrow's going to be a huge day. Tomorrow we're going to find out about inflation data. And I got to tell you, if you take a look at what some commodity prices have done over the last month, you have the risk of an upside surprise on inflation data tomorrow. Oil prices have been soaring in the month of July. Wheat prices soared in the month of July. Natural gas prices are on the rebound. What is that going to do to this actual CPI number that we're going to get tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern? That's the question. Because right now the market anticipates that the Fed is not going to raise rates at their September meeting. If you were to get an upside surprise on inflation data tomorrow, the market's going to start to price in a rate hike in September and possibly even greater chances of another rate hike later this year. The markets are not priced in for that. The markets are not ready for that. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you that my prediction is higher than expected inflation. I don't know what that number is going to be. I don't try to predict or pretend to know what that number is going to be. I think that's a fool's game. That's a coin flip. I don't trade based on coin flips. I trade based on probability. And I like to put myself in the highest quality setups and the highest quality situations that I can possibly find. one of the things I'm going to discuss with you guys today on this live stream. I went over last night a handful of different lessons that I believe would help you guys make money in the markets tomorrow when this number comes out, when that volatility increases. I'm telling you now that you're about to get a surge in volatility. I told you over a week ago, last Tuesday. I told you last Tuesday that we were going to see an increase in volatility moving forward after the credit rating cut, and that I believe the markets were going to pull back in August into September. And so far, that call from a week ago has been spot on, and there's been plenty of trading opportunities to the downside. Some of the best trading opportunities so far over the last week have been to the downside. Put options. Put options today are short on UPST, Roblox, NVIDIA, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, SEDG. I mean, the list just goes on and on. CrowdStrike, Snowflake, Datadog. The list goes on and on of the companies and the stocks that have given you phenomenal moves to the downside. It all ends tomorrow, folks. The lack of volatility is what we're talking about, as tomorrow we get new CPI inflation data. Okay? So we've already seen that increase in volatility over the last week or so. You see that the volatility has started to pick up. You're seeing wider range candles on the daily chart of the SPY. Prior to that Fed rate cut, or excuse me, the Fitch credit rating cut, prior to that, the markets had very low volatility, right? Markets had low volatility prior to that. It's been like little tight range candles for like 2.5 weeks, and then things really started to open up. We got to welcome everybody. We have to welcome everybody from the Stockmaster app. Everybody welcome from the Stockmaster app. So if you guys are tuning in and you are joining us, we're talking about it all ending tomorrow, and any lack of volatility is what I'm referring to, because volatility has picked up over the last week, and I expect that volatility to continue as we get into the CPI number tomorrow. All right. So everybody from the Stockmaster app, you guys are all in the right place. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we're going to go over some if this, then that type scenarios. We'll tell you guys what I think CPI data is going to be tomorrow, and then we will go through the game plan and exactly how I believe the markets are going to react and where I think the best trading opportunities are going to be. That's what we're going to go over here today on this live stream. I also want to show you guys an example of what it means, because you hear me talk a lot about on these live streams, like a grade A setup. What is a grade A setup? In a grade A setup, there's specific things that I like to see happen to tell me that this is the highest probability of setup that I can possibly find. It's like if you're playing poker, it's like getting dealt pocket aces. Pocket aces, although do not guarantee you're going to win the hand every time, gives you the highest possible probability of winning the hand when you have pocket aces. I want every single day, I search for pocket aces in the stock market every single day. I teach the members of your trading group how to identify pocket aces in the markets every single day. And there are very specific things that we look for. So I went over a bunch of lessons with you guys last night that I believe would help you make money in the markets tomorrow, as I expect volatility to pick up. Some of those lessons you could have used in the markets today on a lot of different setups that we had, UPST being one of them. Another one being Tesla, CrowdStrike. You have so many. Meta actually was the best example of it. And I'll use that as an example to go over some lessons with you guys about identifying grade A setups and what's the difference between an A, B, or C type setup. Grade A setups are maybe 70-75% probability. B setup is maybe 60-65%. C setup is maybe 50-55%. Avoid the C setups at all costs. Have the patience to wait and identify the grade A setups and attack them viciously, consistently, and effectively. That's what trading really is all about. I'm going to show you guys examples of that and how you can identify it as early as tomorrow once we get into what I think the CPI data is going to be and how the markets are going to react. All right. So what I'll do first, as we cover all this information on this live stream, the first thing that I'll do is go over with you guys my thoughts on CPI, how I think the markets are going to react, if this, then that type scenarios. So you have a very clear game plan when that number's released at 8:30. What is the market going to do? And then what are we going to do? How do we make money from it? Right? That's why you guys are all here. You're here to make money. That is why we do this. And that's exactly what members in True Trading Group are doing, actually. Make no mistake about it. Members of True Trading Group are making money. They're becoming better traders. They're thriving in this volatile environment that we're about to head into. Don't believe me? Don't take my word for it. It's totally fine if you're skeptical. I honestly don't blame you at all. There's a lot of BS out there on social media, and when it comes to the markets, a lot of people that don't know their ass from their elbow, but tell you that you should buy their course for $5,000. But the fact of the matter is that members in True Trading Group are making money. They're becoming better traders. So if you guys are members of TTG, do me a favor, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. If you're a member and you guys are making money, you're becoming better traders because of everything that you've been learning at True Trading Group and the guidance from the mods and the tools and everything else is part of our platform. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Again, this is members. Members, if you guys are making money with True Trading Group and becoming better traders, type the number 1. Now, anybody that's on this live stream that's not a member, I know there's many of you on here, about 900 people that are watching the stream. We have a bunch of people joining us from the Stockmaster app. Once again, welcome. You guys are in the right place. Pay attention to how many people are typing the number 1 on this side of the screen. Every single one of these people you see typing number 1, these aren't bots, folks. These are real people. These are your friends. These are your family members. These are your coworkers. These are your peers. If they can do it, so can you. They've had all the same excuses that you've given yourself. Small account, full-time job, no experience, lost money in the markets before, scammed by some group or some Discord. Yet now here they are typing number 1, telling you that they're making money, they're becoming better traders. Elvis, my man, what's up? Says, for the new ones on here, I started with TTG 1 month ago. For the last 3 weeks, I've been making profits of $100 plus a day, more than my target, which is $80 to $90 a day. Give this family a try. Into it, 250% gains. I'm sorry, in it to win it, 250% gain on SPY options today. Duck Butter with SPY puts, 50% to 300% gain on puts. Ed Terrell got 100% gain today. My boy Rhino rocking it today while running his business. All right. Yes, killer spot. Yes. Yes, I love it. Let's see. Meta, 151% put down to 203 from 209. Who gave us that trade? I can't remember. Thank you. This guy. This guy. So Meta is actually the trade that we're going to use as the example today to help you guys identify what a grade A setup looks like. There's, yes, Diana Zamora working, got 100% gain on Meta for Diana. Great job. 3 hits for Kev Dog today. Yes, my boy Phil's 2 days in a row of $100 day after it. Yes, way to go. Brand new member. 2nd day in a row over $100 profit. 300% gain for Keith. Elvira got 40% gains, 180% gain for my boy Ross. Yo, Guy did. What's up, brother? How are you? How are you? What's that return on $3? I know you were a trial member. If I'm not mistaken, you're currently a trial member. How about that return for $3? And Marita, big win today, shorting UPST. Those are the top trades of the day today. Short Meta and short UPST. Both grade A setups. Both grade A setups for different reasons. We'll talk about them here on this live stream. I despise this man for 3 years, and now I want him at my wedding. You send me that invitation, bro. Ross, I'll be there. Yeah, Ross, it's a funny story because Ross, I really appreciate you, bro. I really do. Ross hated me. He absolutely hated me. Ross actually had me blocked on YouTube because he hated the, hey, yo, he hated it. Absolutely, it drove him crazy. He had me blocked. And what was it, Ross? I don't even know how you ended up letting me actually into your life and how you watched one of our live streams finally and realized that the information that you guys are going to get on this live stream can help you make money. Never mind being a full-time member of True Trading Group, right? So, oh, that's incredible. Colby says, Mike, I just want to say thank you. You don't have to be doing these videos and helping out people who are not part of TTG. Your insight is invaluable. Listen, the thing is, though, you guys have to realize you're only getting on these YouTube channels, these YouTube streams, you're only getting like 10% of the information as if you guys are with me live in chat during the day. And don't forget, there's 9 professional trading mods that are with you during the day, guys. It's not just me. I know I'm the one that you see on these live streams, but we come on these live streams to market the platform. This is how we spread the word about True Trading Group. And honestly, we don't want to advertise like a lot of other people that are out there, like how others do. We don't want to, oh, hey, look at this Lamborghini, look at this yacht. 10 minutes a day, I'll show you how to make $1,000 a day, guaranteed profits, make you a millionaire, quit your job. We don't want to advertise like that, like a lot of other people do. We let our members do the talking for us. I can't tell you how many members have actually recommended friends, family, coworkers, or strangers to True Trading Group. Guys, maybe members, type the number 2 in chat if you're a member and you have recommended True Trading Group to a friend, a family member, a coworker, or even a complete stranger. I had someone that joined True Trading Group, and when I talked to this person, they actually are an Uber driver, and they said that one of their passengers was looking at stocks, and they ended up talking about stocks, and the passenger told them about True Trading Group, and the Uber driver ended up joining True Trading Group. So guys, type the number 2 in chat. I'm curious. You see the number, how many people are typing the number 2, guys? This is our marketing. This is True Trading Group's advertising. Our advertising is the success of members. And as you saw before by how many people were typing the number 1, that is how many people that are making money with True Trading Group. All these people now are people that have recommended True Trading Group. This is our form of advertising because we believe if our platform is good enough and if our platform is effective, that's the key. Is our platform effective? And what do I mean by effective? You making money. That means our platform is effective. Not me making money, not the moderators making money. You can watch us make money all you want, but if that does not translate into you making money, then our platform has failed you. That's why when you guys join True Trading Group, we offer a double your money back guarantee based on your P&L. If you can't make back the membership fee at least one time during your membership, when you join True Trading Group, we actually give you guys back double your money. That's how confident we are in the platform that we have created here in True Trading Group. And you can see how many people feel the same way because these are all the people that have recommended True Trading Group to friends, families, coworkers, or even complete strangers. 78% of our members renew their membership. This is what makes us successful. That is our advertising. That's why we do these live streams. Yes, sure, I'm sharing this information with you. I'm giving you lessons. I'm giving you free content. I'm giving you my thoughts, my ideas, my positions, how I plan on making money. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I don't come on here and say, hey, look, this is what happened today. Although we do go through that. We go over lessons from what happened today. We recap our trades. But then we talk about what we think is going to happen tomorrow. What we think is going to happen this week, next month, so that members and viewers can be better prepared and better positioned to make better decisions for them and their family when it comes to their finances. Simple as that. Our goal at TTG is to empower the retail trader, folks, to give you guys a real chance at success. Because I got to tell you something, just going on Twitter, open up a Robinhood account and buying some call option that someone told you is going to go to the moon, that ain't it. That ain't good. That's not how you're going to find success. Yes, Phil, my man. Phil goes, my account is up $500 since I joined. I've only been a member 2 weeks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Kev Dog has made more than double their lifetime fee so far. I'd say an investment well worth it, folks. What do you say, True Trading Group members? Investment well worth it? You tell me, yes or no. You think the investment into the platform, the investment to yourself has been worth it? Let me actually, how many people are on this live stream right now? Right? Let me see how many people are on this live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group. Guys, do me a favor. Type the letters TTG if you're on this platform, you're on this live stream and you're not a member. I've been asking questions to members a lot since we started the stream. I don't want to leave you guys out. Type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead and type the letters TTG. G Dozier, what's up, brother? How are you? Yo, Reggie, what's up, man? Reggie goes, I got 3 coworkers to sign up. One of them became lifetime. Reggie, I hope you're well, bro. G Dozier says, Uncle Mike's the best in the biz. There is no comparison. I've been here in TTD for over 3 years. Sign up, people. I made my fees in 1 day, says Lightning Trader. Guys, go ahead and type the letters TTG if you're not a member. Let's see who we got here. We got Roy Pro, Derek, 808, Chris, Colby, Doyle. Oh, nice. Guy did goes, I'm a TT trial. I'm working on it, trying to stay off the street, but investing here has been priority for a while. We got Justin Crandall. How are you, man? Ozan Ferrari, what's up? Patrick, what's going on? LV, how are you? Yes, Brooks Trump, I'm waiting for you, brother. When you're ready, I'm here. Henry Rosario, what's good, man? Patrick, hi. Ali Barin. Excellent. We got a handful of new people that are joining us on the live. Guys, I commend you all for being here. You guys could be doing a bunch of other things right now at 5 o'clock Eastern, on a Wednesday afternoon or a Wednesday evening. But yet you guys are here trying to get yourselves educated to make some money in the markets. And I commend you for that. Let me tell you guys real quick, because before I get into my thoughts on here's what we're going to do on this live stream. We're going to go over my thoughts on CPI, what I think CPI is going to be. I'll give you what I think it's going to be. But then I'm also going to go over with you some if this, then that scenarios, because what I think CPI is going to be, that's just really a guess, to be honest. I don't know what that data is. Nobody really knows. Everyone just takes a guess. It's a coin flip. I'm not in positions right now into that number. I will be in positions after the number, and that's the key. So we're going to go over if this is the number, how's the market react? How do we position ourselves to make money? If this is the number instead, how's the market react? How do we position ourselves to make money? Right? That's what we're going to go over. But first, I want to tell you guys how you can join the platform. I see Derek. Derek, I see you, man. Derek saying, hey, how much is a membership? Let me explain to you guys how you can join True Trading Group, because right now we actually have a 51% discount, but it's the last night at this price. Okay. Tonight is the last night. We're doing this right for the CPI number. So there is a discount right now for the membership that ends tonight before CPI. So you guys are fortunate that you guys are here right now. Go to ttgoffer.com. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. Every single thing you see on that page is included when you join our annual membership. There's no upsell, hidden fee, additional cost for any of the things that you see on that page. When you go to ttgoffer.com, it's going to say that the price is $2,212. But since you were on this live stream the day before CPI, the day before I think things get wild, I'm giving you a coupon code to give you 51% off. The coupon code you must enter manually. It's not going to do it for you. You must manually type in TTG121. Again, TTG121. Click apply code. The price will then drop all the way down to just $10.80 for the entire year. The first 10 people to do so will also get a brand new free laptop. We have 10 laptops available. These are Windows laptops. It's going to be either an Acer, Asus, HP, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. You can use it to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay, put the money back into your trading account. But tonight is the last night for that 1080 price point, guys. And it looks like these are going to be the last 10 laptops, because we've been on a pretty good streak. For the last 2 weeks, we've been able to get laptops from our wholesalers. We were unable to re-up on that today. So these are the last 10 that we have in stock. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to get more. We tried today. We were unable to do so. So the next 10 people that join, and how do you know you're one of the 10? As long as you see a laptop icon in the checkout card up there, that's how you know you're getting one. If you don't see a laptop, then that means that we have run out. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You will get a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim the laptop. So be on the lookout for the welcome email. We cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 115 different countries. I assure you, as long as you live on Earth, we will get you that free laptop. But everything is included with that, guys. All of our courses and all of our tools. So the 1080 covers our entire curriculum, which is a 22-course simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. These aren't any gimmicks. This is hardcore professional education, what I learned when I was being trained by professionals on Wall Street. Literally, our office was on William Street and Wall Street, right on the corner, beautiful back building, Starbucks underneath. It was a great place. Okay. So you guys are going to get access to that. Joe, why don't you post up a link in chat right now, actually, of our syllabus? You guys, Joe's going to post up a link in chat. Click that link. It'll give you a list of the entire syllabus. You'll see all the courses. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options courses, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. It's all included. There are no upsells for those courses. You don't join and all of a sudden there's these pro courses that are another $1,000. No, we don't play games like that. We don't sell you half the solution. The whole thing's included for that 1080. You also get the tools and resources that I mentioned to you earlier. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news right inside of chat. You get congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management teams. If you went to Benzinga directly, just those things would cost you around $1,400 a year. They're all included when you join True Trading Group for $10.80. You also get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get Trading View's premium charting software that would run you about $600 for the year if you went to Trading View directly. It's included when you join us for the $10.80. You get a simulator that lets you trade with fake money but real-time data, so you can practice implementing everything that you're learning before you risk your money. You get dark pool data, which is where hedge funds conduct private transactions that are in the hundreds of millions of dollars. We get to see that information. The average retail trader does not. This is very expensive data that you have access to when you join True Trading Group for not a penny more than the $10.80. You also get unusual options activity, options flow, short data. Some of you may pay for this stuff already. It's all included when you guys join. You get various AI tools. We've implemented AI into our platform where we have trading assistants with AI that can help you identify chart patterns, can help you determine if news is bullish or bearish, can help you develop trading strategies for a trade idea. That's one that's conservative, one that's aggressive, that is trained by our curriculum. We've actually trained our AI, implemented into our platform based on our teachings and based on what I was taught working at the fund in New York. You guys get access to all of this for the $10.80. There's no additional cost for these things. There's a trading journal that tracks your trading. There's a social sentiment scanner that tells you what stocks are talked about most on social media. The Trade Ideas scanner is on our platform every day for you guys to use. All of this is included. The mods and I publish watch lists every morning, the stocks that we're focused on with entry and exit points. So you know exactly where to focus your attention before the day even begins. That is True Trading Group. That is what you get for $10.80. That is what 10,000 people from 115 different countries already experience on a daily basis. You can do so right now up until midnight tonight for $10.80, but there's only 10 laptops. So hurry up and go to ttgoffer.com. If you see a laptop, excellent. Type TTG121, click apply code, price drops down to the $10.80. Now, I mentioned before the double your money back guarantee. I stand behind this platform. I believe so strongly in this platform's ability to help you guys reach your goals. And again, guys, that's going to be 10 spots. I'm sorry, I said until midnight before. You have 10 spots available total. Okay, 10 spots total on that price. Okay, so it's going to be $10.80, and then whatever happens first, midnight tonight or 10 spots filled. We're just doing this for the CPI number that we have tomorrow. Okay. Then you're talking about the price jumping back up over 1,200. Save yourself over the $100. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. If you're one of the 10, you get the $10.80 price point and you get a free laptop. But that double your money back guarantee, this is how I think about it, right? But this is how it works. If you guys join True Trading Group right now, it's going to cost you $10.80 for the whole year. You have the whole year to go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and actually use the platform. Don't just log into our website 5 times and be like, I didn't make any money. Use the platform. If you do those things and you are unable to make the $1,080 back, that's the membership fee. If you can't make that back at least one time during your membership, we will give you back $2,160. That's double what you are paying to join our community, and you can keep that free laptop as well. I do that because our refund rate at True Trading Group is only 2.39%. If our refund rate was 10 or 15%, I would not be able to offer you double your money back. We would go out of business. But it's 2.39, so I can. 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. Guys, TTG fam, type the number 1 if you've been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 1 year, meaning you have renewed your membership. Okay? Go ahead and type the number 1 if you've been a member of True Trading Group for longer than a year. Now, for those of you that are on the stream that are not members, ask yourself, why would this many people renew their membership if they weren't finding success, if they didn't find value in the platform, if they weren't becoming better traders, if they weren't making money? Why on earth would this many people type the number 1 inside chat? Just ask yourself that. But this is why I can offer double your money back, because I see the results that members have. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. If you listen to me carefully, if you are a trial member, if this is you, if you're a trial member, if you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, and you guys want this deal, you must send us a text message before these 10 spots are filled to whitelist your email address and give you this deal. Because if you're a trial member, it's going to cost you over $1,400 to join once you complete your trial and you decide you want to be a member. So if you want that 1080 price point, you want the laptop, you guys have to text us at 786-505-4049. Again, that's 786-505-4049. The phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. So text that number. We'll whitelist your email address. We'll get you guys hooked up and get you guys that deal, and we'll get you the laptop. You can also send us a text, that phone number, if you have any questions at all. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. There are questions about myself, about our mods, about our trading, about the laptop, anything. Hey, bro, can I bring my dad into the platform to teach him what I'm learning? Of course. Guy did, of course. Of course. Absolutely. We actually had a little sale on Father's Day that anyone that wanted to get a membership for their father, we actually ran a sale on Father's Day for that, which was really cool. We had a lot of members in True Trading Group that got their fathers involved in TTG, which is really cool. So yeah, absolutely.
Hey, real quick, speaking of fathers, Lewis Hardman, who's on the stream right now. Hey, buddy. I'm the guy that kept kicking you out of the trial because you kept signing up for it. I'm happy to announce that he signed up today. He's the father of one of our lifetime members, which I did not know.
And you kept kicking him out?
Because he kept signing up for the trial like 5 times. Like, he'd do it and then come back and do it, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
But we got him in today.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Lewis Hardman, man. Welcome to the family.
I'm glad that you're here.
Welcome, Lewis. And yeah, we did not know that you were the father of a lifetime member, but happy to have you part of the team. Finally, happy to have you part of the team. I guess Lewis Hardman, is a testament, really. Lewis Hardman kept doing the trial and was like, okay, I've seen enough. These guys are legit. I'm going to join the platform. Well, Lewis, welcome to the family, man. A family that trades and invests together stays together. That's what I like to say. So, guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops down to 1080. Check out. You're good to go. You don't have to enter your address to get that laptop. Remember, all right, you don't have to enter your address to get that laptop. You will get a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim it. So be on the lookout for the welcome email. Oh, there he is, Lewis Hardman. There they are. He says, thanks, Adam and Mike. No, my pleasure, man. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. All right. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, let's get on over to the markets and let's get on over to CPI. Aside from CPI, we've got other stuff happening tomorrow too, and that's jobless claims. Okay, so let's not just forget about that because we have jobless claims tomorrow as well. So at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, the market's going to get flooded with information. Okay, we're going to get flooded with jobless claims data and inflation data. The expectation for jobless claims is 230,000. We'll have to see if that number comes in above or below expectations. You will also see you will also get your CPI number. Okay, you'll also get your CPI number at 8:30, and the expectations on the CPI numbers are as follows. CPI year over year expectation is 3.3%. The CPI month over month expectation is 0.2. The core CPI year over year number is expected to be 4.7. And the core CPI month over month is expected to be 0.2. Okay, so I'll say that again. Year over year numbers, headline numbers, 3.3 and 0.2. Core numbers, 4.7 and 0.2. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think that those 0.2s on the month over month, I think those are might come in higher. I think the risk in the inflation number tomorrow, I think the risk is that the month over month number comes in higher than expected. And that's because I'm looking at commodity prices in the month of July, and you look at oil prices. Oil was under $70 a barrel in June. In July, they went back over 80. So now what does that do to energy prices? What does it do to gasoline prices? Wheat, the price of wheat also shot up in July. So that factors into food prices. So when you compare food prices, energy prices in the month of July compared to June and May, et cetera, I think you have a risk there of an upward surprise. Okay. Do CPI data have a bigger impact than the jobs data? I believe tomorrow's CPI data is going to be more important than the jobs data. Yes. The jobs data as of the last several weeks and several months has been consistently just tight, stronger than expected. You had a couple of reports in there were maybe slightly above expectations on jobless claims, but for all intents and purposes, the numbers for the jobs market have still been good. We don't really see any reason for that number to be drastically higher than expected. So I think really the markets are going to focus on inflation. I think the market's going to really focus on inflation and whether or not they think that the Fed is going to raise rates again in September. There's no Fed meeting in August. There's a Fed meeting in September. Okay. So it's widely expected right now on the market that September, the Fed is not going to raise rates. If the CPI number comes in above expectations tomorrow, what I think happens is the market starts to price in the likelihood of a rate hike in September. And then you'll also see the probabilities of a hike later in the year also rise. Maybe not above 50%, but you'll probably see another rate hike probability 25 or 30%. And the probability of a hike in September probably goes over 50%. The markets are pricing that in as the most likely scenario. That's what I think you're going to maybe see tomorrow. If that is the case, if CPI comes in higher than expected, then I think you see a pretty easy move to the downside on the SPY that works us back down into the 430s. Now, there's two support levels that I want to really focus on. One support level is still intact, but this level will get broken the second that the number comes in higher than expected, so it really won't necessarily really be in play. And that's 445. 445 is the gap entry from the gap up here on the 10th. So we can go full screen here, guys, for a moment. So you guys can see here on my screen, this day on July 12th was that big gap up day. We gapped above that previous resistance. That's gap entry. That level has been holding support for the last 2 days. All right, you can see here that level held support for the last 2 days. If the number comes in higher than expected, that level immediately gets broken. Right at 831, that level is broken. And then now you start to flirt with other levels of support. And your other level of support is going to be a gap fill at 442 and a half, which is also a 50-day moving average. Now that's going to be a key technical level. I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if, let's say, 830 comes out. And again, I'm giving you if this, then that scenario. So right now we're going over the if CPI is higher than expected. That's the scenario that we're covering right now. If it's higher than expected, we break 445 very quickly. We drop down to 442 and a half. Off the opening bell, you maybe try to bounce off of 442, find resistance 444 to 445, and then roll back to the downside and then trade between tomorrow and Friday down into the 430s, and we actually break underneath 440. So the way that I would play this, the price action that I would anticipate, again, just for those following along here, would be a numbers higher than expected. We drop right early down to that 442.50. And then off the open, we try to find support at that 50-day moving average. That dark blue line is the 50-day. Try to bounce off of there and then find resistance up here, 444, 445, and then roll back to the downside, finish the day down here in the red. And then on Friday, you get further continuation to the downside, and you get 2 trading days that look something like this if you get a higher than expected CPI number. And again, that's going to come from an increase in interest rates. And there's a very, very, very inverse correlation right now between equity prices and interest rates and yields. So if CPI is higher than expected, yields go up, the anticipation of another rate hike goes up, and that pushes tech stock prices and tech specifically, that pushes those stocks to the downside, and that pulls the markets down by that 50-day moving average. And that is what I think that we're going to see. If it's higher than expected, I'm going to short tech stocks. I'm most likely going to target Meta, Microsoft, Snowflake, maybe NVIDIA. I'm going to go and I'm going to start to really target some of those tech stocks if the CPI number is higher than expected. We got to welcome Justin. Justin's the newest member of the group. We're down to 9 laptops. All right, there's 9 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Justin, newest member to the group. Guys, listen, if you haven't done so already, there's 9 spots left at the 51% discount. Then the price goes up. 1080 is the price point for the entire year. It includes all of our courses, all of our tools, and a double your money back guarantee. And the next 9 people get a free laptop as well. The laptop is free. You can sell the laptop and put the money back in your account. I don't care. It's our gift to you. We cover shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. So go to ttgoffer.com and use that code, TTG121. Click apply code, price drops down to 1080. You guys are good to go. So Justin, welcome to the TTG family. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to text us, 786-505-4049. All right, Justin, welcome to the family. Okay, so that's if the number is higher than expected. If the number is under expectations, if inflation comes in light, let's say those month over month numbers are 0.1 and not 0.2. Let's say the core number comes in at 4.5 year over year, not 4.7. Let's say the year over year headline number is 3.1 and not 3.3. Then this market goes right back to 453. 453 is going to be the target that I would be focused on. I will take you guys here, zoom in here on the daily chart, and right here is where we're looking at. You guys can see this very clear level of resistance. You can see it was support, right? You guys all see that support there on the daily. Then we broke underneath it, and then it became resistance. So if that number is lighter than expected tomorrow, you see a gap up most likely here. You get the market's gap up. We probably gap up to around 450. And then I would completely expect this market to push and close the day up around 452 to 453. It's a huge green day in the markets. If that's the case, yields drop. It is now a dead lock in the market, fully priced in, no rate hike in September, and no rate hike for the rest of the year. Justin was Justin Crandall. Welcome to the family, bro. That's fantastic. So the Justin that just joined, Justin Crandall, I did not know that you were the Justin that joined, man. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Justin. Glad to have you in here, bro. I look forward to seeing you in chat tomorrow, man. Enjoy. All right, so if the numbers are lighter than expected, we're talking about a gap up to around 450, and then early in the morning, push it right to 452. 453, trade sideways for the whole rest of the midday, and then maybe give you a pullback during lunch, and then move back up towards the highs going into the close, and then another move to the upside going then into Friday. All right, and then another move to the upside going to Friday, and then I think you start to die out, right? I don't think that a lighter than expected CPI number, though, I don't necessarily think it takes you above this pivot high. I think it will trade you higher. I think you'll get, a trade higher where the markets will do this. But then when I think you get up here and close this gap, I think the market then starts to run out of steam. All right. So because now you're talking about filling this gap to the upside. So, right. So you see this gap, then you're talking about filling that gap. But then I think the markets pull back from there. I don't think that a lighter than expected CPI number, I don't think it gets you through 460. I think there's enough iffiness within the markets and the economy and everything else that holds us beneath that level. But I think if it's a lighter than expected print, we get that upside move. Now, what happens if it's in line with expectations? What happens if everything comes in exactly what was expected? Then I think the markets still move higher initially, but start to run out of steam. If that's the case, then I think that the markets will move higher, get to 453, and then run out of steam. I don't think that I don't think you get all the way up to fill the gap if the number is in line with expectation. I think you get one pop to the upside, maybe get to 453 and change, and then pull back 450. And then the market stays within this little choppy range that we've been in. We've been range bound for the last 5 trading sessions. As you can see on my chart, we have basically just been trading, in this same range here for the last couple of days. I think you'll stay back inside that range, initially break out of it 453, and then pull back into that range, and then continue to trade within that range if the numbers are in line with expectations. And that's how I think the markets react. So, it's important as traders for us to come up with this if this, then that scenarios, plan for these type of events, because we don't know what the number is going to be, right? I can tell you that I think the month over month number, you might get a 0.3, you might get a higher than expected surprise on CPI because of commodity prices, because of oil, because of wheat, because of these other things. Yeah, I can say that, but really that's just a guess. I don't feel good enough about that I'm going to risk my money on that and be in a position ahead of time. I'm not in put options right now. I'm not short anything right now because it's a coin flip. If I wanted a coin flip, I'd go to Vegas and I'd play roulette. If I wanted a coin flip, I don't want coin flips. Right? I want high probability where I have an edge and an advantage over other market participants, where my analysis, my skill, my education, my experience gives me an edge over somebody else that allows me to take their money. And that's exactly what trading is. When you place a trade, make no mistake about it, there's somebody else on the other side of your trade. When you're buying shares, there's somebody else selling them to you. When you're selling an option contract, there's somebody else that's buying it. So do you believe in your own ability to compete with the person on the other side of your trade? That's what you have to ask yourself, right? I know that I'm prepared. I know I trust myself. My members trust themselves. My members feel prepared. You got to ask yourself, do you? Because you could be making a trade tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe you're buying shares from me. Maybe you're buying a call option from one of our members. Do you trust yourself? Do you expect individual stocks will move further than the SPY? Of course. Trade-wise, of course. Individual stocks are far more volatile than the index itself. So if the SPY were to move 2%, that's a massive move in the market. If the SPY were to move 2%, that is a massive move. And if the SPY were to move, but for Meta to move 2% is not a massive move. If the SPY moves 2%, Meta is going to move 8%. Right? So there you guys have that. All right. So there's my thoughts on the overall markets. Those are my thoughts on CPI. That's how I plan on playing CPI, right? This is how I plan on playing it. You guys know the levels that I'm focused on and what the price action is that I believe we're going to see. Now, any questions before I move on? There's one other thing that I want to go over with you guys. One other thing I want to cover with you. Any questions while I take a sip of water on what I talked about CPI? Donnie, what's up, brother? I see you're back on the live stream. I hope you're having a splendid day. No questions. Great. Fantastic. Okay, let's do it. Someone says, what's the first code of the day? There is no code word today. The only coupon code that you need to know is TTG121. There's no code word today. There's no giveaway. All right. Remember what I said to you guys earlier about grade A setups and how we look for grade A setups? I'm going to share with you. And if you guys caught my live stream yesterday, I went over some key lessons on last night's live stream that I believe would help you make money tomorrow. One of them had a lot to do with support and resistance. If you will AMC ever make it to $40 without the reverse split? No. If you were watching the live stream last night, we went over a specific lesson about support and resistance. And support, when broken, becomes resistance, right? Support when broken becomes resistance. Let's take a look at Meta. Because if you were paying attention to the lessons from last night's live stream, you would have been able to see and use that to identify a beautiful trade opportunity on Meta. And I'm going to roll this into a new lesson on A+ setups. How do you know a setup is A+? I'm going to get into that as soon as I show you the support level lesson. Here is a very obvious level of support on Meta. You can see for 2 weeks, every time the stock got to 310, it held. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We got to 310, we held. So clear level of support. Today, we broke underneath 310. Once we broke underneath 310, it started acting as resistance, which is exactly the lesson that we covered last night in the live stream. And it could have given you not one, but 2 beautiful trades today. Here's that level, just on a shorter time frame. So right now I'm showing you a 15-minute chart of Meta. I have not changed where that line is drawn. That line is the 310 level. You can see support, 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 right? You all see that. Today, now I'm going to go to a 3-minute chart. I'm going to show you guys even closer. Today, you can see early in the morning, we broke that level. We broke 310, right? Here's that line. There it is. We broke that level today. You broke it with really strong volume. Now, from the lesson last night, support when broken becomes resistance. And after that level is broken, you can see we bounced back into that level, and then it became resistance. Yeah, see how now it's becoming resistance? So now the same price that used to hold the stock above, that same price is now holding the stock below. And then you get the follow-through move to the downside. But as if that wasn't enough confirmation to show you that 310 is now resistance, the stock bounced back later in the day. Right? Now you see the stock starts to bounce back and makes it all the way back to where? It gets all the way back to 310. Now that level that used to hold the stock above it now is holding it underneath it. This is exactly from the lessons from last night's live stream on support and resistance. Okay. Perfect example. You could have made money today just from yesterday's live stream. But now we're going to go even further. What makes an A+ setup? Technical analysis is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Support is support because everybody sees the support, so they buy at it, which further adds to the support. Right? Think about it. If a trader looks at a chart and says, where is their support? There it is. I'm going to be a buyer there. Well, that trader being a buyer at support because they see support adds to support. It's more buying, right? So really, technical analysis is self-fulfilling. So what you want to look for, and I'll teach you guys this as members of True Trading Group, grade A setups are where multiple indicators and multiple chart setups converge at the same price to give you the same signal. Why? I don't trade based off of one indicator. I don't say, oh, the stock's at VWAP, I'm going to buy it. I don't say, oh, the stock's at the 38.2 Fibonacci level, I'm going to buy it. Because no one indicator is that reliable. Sometimes the indicator works perfectly, sometimes it's completely irrelevant. To give you the highest probability of success, you need to find situations where multiple indicators line up at the same price. Because there are traders and algorithms and computers all over the world that some of them buy when a stock gets to VWAP. Some of them buy when a stock gets to the 38.2 Fibonacci level. Some of them buy when the stock gets to the trade line, the 9 exponential moving average. Some of them buy when the stock gets back to the initial morning high. Some of them buy when the stock gets to the prior day's close. Some of them buy when the stock gets to the previous day's high. Some of them buy when the stock gets to the 50-day moving average. So the more of those things that line up together, the greater the chance that level is going to hold, because there's more and more and more traders that are buying at that price because of all of those different indicators that are converging at that price. These traders are buying that price for different reasons, but they're all buying the same price. And that's all that matters to you as a trader. That is how you use technical indicators. That is professional technical analysis. It's not trying to find some special super top secret indicator that Wall Street uses that nobody on Wall Street wants retail traders to find out about. There's not some Bollinger moving average, stochastic average closing volume price pivot point indicator. That's the super holy grail. It doesn't exist. If it existed, if there was an indicator that was the best, I would have learned about it. But that's not how I was taught. I was taught how to use multiple indicators to give me the best probability of success. The grade A setup, the 75% likelihood of one directional move. That's an A setup. But it also applies to chart patterns. So I just told you about chart indicators. Chart patterns, the same thing applies. There's traders and computers and algorithms out there that will short the break below a descending triangle. That'll short a bear flag. That will short the break down into a gap entry. Or maybe instead of saying short, I'll say sell, right? So when you have multiple chart patterns that are all giving you the same signal, the chances of that trade being successful are the highest. That's your pocket aces. Let's go back and let's use Meta as the example. Guys, I really hope you're paying attention to this stuff. Meta formed what is called, on the daily chart, Meta formed what is called a descending triangle. Okay? Here you see a descending triangle on Meta. A descending triangle is formed when a stock makes consecutive lower highs off of a flat bottom support level, right? And you can see, obviously, we already talked about 310. We already know that 310 is support. Okay, we already know it's support. So there's your flat bottom, and there's your decreasing, your lower highs, and that creates the downtrend line, which gives you the descending triangle. That's chart pattern number 1. What's chart pattern number 2? Chart pattern number 2 is the gap entry. Now, if you recall, I said on this day, July 27th, the stock gapped up, and that low of the day creates a gap entry. And when a stock breaks down into the gap entry, that's a bearish signal. So that's another chart pattern or chart setup, the break into the gap. And then there's another chart setup. And for that, let's go to the 3-minute chart, and let me zoom this in. Let me show you from today a textbook. And when I say textbook, man, do I mean it? Bear flag on Meta. This, what you guys are looking at now, this, my friends, is a textbook bear flag. Okay. Now, this line you see on my screen, this horizontal line, that's the 310 support level. So what do we know? Support, we broke underneath it, it becomes resistance, right? That's also the gap entry. It's also the break of the descending triangle. And then you have the formation of a bear flag. These are multiple chart patterns and setups that all will result in traders and computers and algorithms selling the stock, therefore leaving you with the highest probability of success. and then you see the breakdown out of the bear flag, and the stock continues to the downside. Then you rally back up to test that level that used to be support, and now it very clearly is acting as resistance. So you could have used yesterday's lesson in conjunction now with this lesson to trade this not just once, but actually twice. And the exact same lessons gave you the exact same trade, the exact same price of an entry, but different trade reasons. That, my friends, is a grade A setup. That is what I look for on a daily basis. That is what I teach members to look for on a daily basis. This is why so many members of True Trading Group are typing the number 1 when I ask them if they're making money. Because this is the knowledge and the education that they gain. We do this every day inside of True Trading Group Inside Chat with myself, the other 9 professional traders that are sharing their screen, that are calling out trades, that are answering questions. We're there with you for the whole day. We're not gone after an hour. If you're learning just from this live stream, imagine how you'd be doing if you were actually trading with us live. Imagine if you're learning from these live streams, what you'd be learning and the knowledge that you will gain going through the entire 22 course curriculum, which was a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month training that I received working at the fund in New York. This is the difference. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will then drop all the way down to $1,080. That's a 51% discount. Yes, Christian Ordaz says, my trading has gone from a mess to precision. Thank you. Exactly. Christian, I love to hear that, man. Music to my ears. It really is. Forget gold nuggets. Try platinum nuggets. You're the best. I'm like, nah, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. I hope you are doing well. All right, guys. I literally nailed every support and resistance level with coin today. My boy, Phil. That's fantastic, Phil. And Phil just joined 2 weeks ago, guys. Phil, I've seen you too, bro. I mean, you've taken this head on and early success, accounts up $500 in just 2 weeks. And you're already nailing support and resistance levels. I mean, just unbelievable job, man. It's just the beginning. Angel Rivera, my pleasure. Angel Rivera nailed the UPST trade today. Says today, thanks, Mike. $signs. My pleasure, man. My absolute pleasure. Congrats. Oh, G. Hemi Power. So Lewis is G. Hemi Power's father. Took a while to get my dad, Lewis, to try the trial. He saw other groups and scams that I was a part of, and he was hesitant, rightfully so. I totally understand it. Started helping him with what I've learned from TTG and saw he was really missing out. Glad he joined because I can only do so much, nothing compared to what so many mods, pro traders can give him. Being part of a real professional group is straight up life-changing. G. Hemi Power, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy now with your father doing this with you. And you guys being able to talk about these different things. And it's funny, watch how much the dinner table conversation changes now that you guys are both involved in this world. It's an awesome thing. So G. Hemi Power and Lewis Hardman, who are Lewis Hardman's their father. Congrats. And Lewis, welcome to the family. I don't blame you for being skeptical, Lewis. I mean, I really don't. There's so many scams out there. There's so many people that actually really don't know what they're doing. They're just really good marketers. They're not good traders. They're not good educators, but they're really good marketers. And they sell people on a dream, and the dream turns out to be nothing but hopes and wishes and empty promises. There's a lot of members in True Trading Group that at first were very skeptical, and now their only regret is they didn't join sooner. I'll prove that to you. You guys are not alone if you're skeptical, I'm telling you. Members of TTG, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat right now. If you were skeptical at first and now your only regret is you didn't join sooner, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside chat if that's you. If you were skeptical at first, now you wish you joined sooner, type the number 1 because Lewis Hardman, you are not the only person that is skeptical. You should be skeptical, to be honest with you. You should be skeptical because there's a lot of crap out there. There really is. That's why True Trading. That's why we started True Trading Group. I saw a void. I saw a hole where there's a whole lot of people claiming to have some secret. And I'm like, there isn't one. That's a complete scam. So you have all these innocent people that just want to live a better life, that want to make better decisions, that want to get involved in the stock market, and they get their asses kicked. They lose their hard-earned money. They make the wrong decisions, and it's costly. And it really is detrimental to your life. You know, you make the wrong decision on something, that can be the difference between you sending your kid to the college they want to go to or not. It can be the difference between you know, your daughter having the wedding that she's always dreamed of or not. It could be the difference between, you know, when your kid says, you know, I'm looking for a house, I need help with the down payment, you being able to help them or not. It could be the difference between you taking that special vacation with your spouse or your family that you've always dreamed of, but never had the money to put together to spend on it. These are the things that can be that difference maker. This is real life. This is serious. This is your well-being. This is your financial livelihood. This isn't a game. And a lot of people like to act like it's a game. They act like it's a casino. It's not a casino. So glad I joined. Absolutely no regrets. Yeah. So there you guys have it. All right. So again, guys, you can go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, price drops to 1080. You get a free laptop and a double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need to double your money back guarantee because our refund rate is only 2.39%. 78% of our members renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews. So I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. If you can make the 1080 membership fee back at least once, I'll give you back $2160, which is double your membership. All right. So the folks, that wraps it up for the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that lesson regarding grade A setups, and I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis for CPI. My members, that CPI number comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. You guys know the mods, myself, will be live with you at 8:30 when that print comes out to go through, walk you through, call out the trades. And we'll be with you guys in the morning all the way through. And I think tomorrow's going to be a great day. I got a really good feeling about tomorrow. Get your butts in chat. If you can't be in front of your computer, make sure you're on the mobile app to make sure you follow along with everything that we're doing inside of chat. For those of you that are not interested in membership, you guys can sign off the stream now. Just make sure you subscribe and smash that like button before you go. If you are interested in membership, allow me to show you for the next 2 minutes. I'll show you the actual platform so you can see what you get as a member. Because remember, the 1080 includes all of our courses and it includes all of the tools. So here's our chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screens. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're with you for the whole day. We're not gone after an hour and you'll have to fend for yourself. You can use the mobile app if you can't be in front of a computer. The mobile app on your cell phone, Android or Apple, or you guys can see the screen share, listen to the audio because the mods and I talk to you on the microphone during the day. And then also get real-time push notifications when the moderators enter and exit their trades. So when the moderators execute trades, you get push notifications in real time on your phone. Not text messages that are like 5 minutes delayed, real-time push notification. That's how so many of our members with full-time jobs and busy schedules are able to take advantage of what we're doing during the day. You also get 2 private study group sessions with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You got the Benzinga Pro news feed, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management, Trading View's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform to let you guys know what are the best stocks for you to be focusing on during the day. You got a simulator that lets you trade with fake money, but real-time data to practice. Our own proprietary scanner to let you create custom scans, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, all included. You don't pay extra for any of these things. A trading journal that tracks your trades, a social sentiment scanner that tracks what stocks are being talked about most on social media. You've got analyst ratings on any stock that you're interested in. How many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a stock? You got a watch list from the mods. The stocks we're focused on with entry and exit prices every day, so you know where to focus your attention before the day begins. And then you've got all the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. It's all included. There's no upsell for those courses when you guys join. There's also a video library with over 600 hours of workshops and videos that we've conducted covering different topics. You can attend these workshops live once you become a full-time member. Folks, listen carefully. As much as I would love to, I cannot guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group, and actually utilize the platform you're subscribing to. Again, don't just sign onto our site 5 times all year and be like, I didn't make any money. Use the platform. If you are unable to make the $1,080 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, I'll give you back double, $2,160. It's right there in black and white on the website. Again, I can do that because our refund rate's only 2.39. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews, and 78% of our members renew their membership. That's why I can offer you that. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Use the coupon code TTG121. As long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, you're getting one. If you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. Take care, guys. Have a great night.